Hello everybody, so in today's video I'm gonna show you how to host a free Minecraft Java server using play.hosting in 2025. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go to your web browser, and I will have links to Play Hosting in the description if you need them, but all you want to do here is go to your search bar and search up Play Hosting, like so, and you should see play.hosting here, and all you want to do is click the link, and if it doesn't show up on your Google search as it's quite new, you can always go to a new tab, go to the top bar and type in play.hosting, like so, and this will send you to the same domain as if you clicked the link here. Okay, so once you have this homepage here, all you want to do is go and create your server here. From there, it is going to ask you to create an account. So for your email, you can put any email you want there. So I'm just going to put my email I use for this panel here of Chrome. So I'll just do lintriantutorials@gmail.com. And for the password, you can always create a password as well. That's what I'll do. Okay. And once you're done, all you want to do is click create account here on the bottom. So click create account, and this will create you this panel here. So this is the play.hosting panel, and from there you have your server here, and it says installing here. So all you want to do here is simply click this, and it is going to tell you a little thing to start using a server. So here we have a couple things. Here we have public or private, and this really has to do with whitelisting. So here we just do public, for example, and the whitelist will be off. And if you select this, you have to add the person's usernames of Minecraft specifically in the whitelist. So I'll just do public here. So just to get started, you can do that as well. And all you want to do is next. From there, this is admin permissions to your server. So this is with your Minecraft username. So for example, if I do Lindrian, here we're gonna have my little skin that shows up, and then we just do add. And now we have one operator on the server. You can put anyone that will join your server, that can be your friends or anything. It will just be opt. And from there, you can do next. And here we have set up a subdomain for your server. This is what they use to join your server. The players. So basically all you want to do here is just go and create, and here we have subdomain. So we can do Lindrian, this is not cap sensitive, and you can do play.hosting here, and for now we only have one specific domain we can choose. So from there you can just do create, and now it has set this up. So all you have to do here is just do on next, and now it says to visit your server's console. So you do console, and there you go. If you went a bit fast, it will still say that it is installing the server, and just wait a couple minutes. But in this case, it is done. So once we're here, we can actually go to software, right here. And we have a couple things you can choose. And most of you will probably be using Paper for plugins, but I'll just be doing Vanilla, and I'll show you why later. But for Paper here, you do have plugins as well, and here we have multiple ways of getting plugins. So here on the top we have the website, which is Modrinth. We have CurseForge, Hangar, Polymart, and SpigotMC, and this is different ways of getting plugins. So this, for example, if I choose Modrinth and I go to a new tab and check out Modrinth, which is pretty cool. So if I go on Modrinth real quick, this is not important for the tutorial, but I'll just quickly show this. These and these are the same. So it's a bit of a easier way to get plugins. And for example, if you want a plugin like VineMiner, you'll just click the download button, and that will add a plugin to your server. You of course have other softwares, and it is just like Modrinth. Here, plugins are also not always version sensitive. So if you have a plugin that you don't have, like Essentials, you just do all, and here you have more plugins that will show up and might still be available for the version that you're using. And here you have different softwares as well. So that's how you get plugins. And for mod packs, it's pretty cool. Here we have CurseForge, Modrinth, Feed the Beast, And for example, if I go on CurseForge and we go down, we have a couple mod packs we can get as well to use on the server. Although with 3 GB of RAM, some of these might be too intensive, so please be aware of that. But that is also a pretty cool thing you can do with this. But with mod packs, you will have to change your server software to Fabric or Forge because Paper does not support mods. So mods, Fabric, Forge, plugins, Paper. And for Vanilla here, if we click on Vanilla, we will have simple versions. So these are just Vanilla versions without plugins or mods. And I will recommend this for the beginning of Playlet hosting because the server does kind of lag on some specific plugins and stuff. So I'll just be using this for the tutorial. But if you want to use something, you will have to load up the chunks and stuff and play. So yeah. But I'll just click install. So this is the same thing for like anything. And if we go on install Vanilla, it will ask us to delete the files if we want to or not. I do recommend this, but you might want to back up your vault, for example. So yeah, but basically all you want to do is click install, and this will start installing the Vanilla software to your server. And also there is a way to download your vaults, which is indirect, but I'll also show you how to download your vaults as well, as it's pretty important. So from there, we went through software, plugins, and mod packs. For sub-users, this is really just for sub-users of this Playlet hosting. So you can give other people your server if you want. And if you go and create sub-user, you can send them your email and they will have specific access to your server, which is pretty cool. It's a bit like Aternos. Like Aternos permissions, it is the same thing here. So that is the thing, and view logs is to see what people have been doing. If you scroll down to network here you can create a new port. This is cool for dime maps and things like that, but you will not be using this a lot. And for startup, this is where the 3 GB of RAM comes from. You can't change that for now. And you can change your Java version, Java, these you can't really change. You probably can change that one, but I don't recommend it. For this one, you don't really touch for now. And for settings, you can change your time zone and server details, but again, most of the details will be in the file section, and this is where the things are important. So here we have files or properties, and if we click this, we can change the different properties of the server. So here we have a couple properties, and this is the MOTD, max plus, and these are simple. But once we're gonna start the server, I'm gonna go back to this file and it'll be nice and filled up. So for max plus, you can put 100 if you want. MOTD, you can change this because this will show up as a default in your server. Why not? View distance, that's a view distance, motion distance, and so on. So he will just do save, but you will see some things in a couple minutes. And for the marketplace here, we only have one thing yet. So Lilypad Studios is also what kind of owns this Playlet hosting website. But basically, here we have one mini pack thing that we can have, but that is just for now, it's beta. So yeah, you probably will be more using the files and plugins. So for now, what you want to do here is just go to your console, and from there you want to do start. Okay, and this will just start the server, and from there we can begin actually joining our server. So to join our server, what we want to do is simply go to our Minecraft launcher here, and with this we will have to make sure that we have the right version of Minecraft. So here we have 1.2.4, this is the one I selected for Vanilla, so we're all good. And even if you had Paper, this will still work on Vanilla. So once you have that, what you want to do is click play. And here we have our server, and here we have our server address. So what you want to do here is click your address, it will say copied, and from there you have to wait for Minecraft. Okay. And here we have Minecraft, and all we have to do here is just go on multiplayer, add server. For server name, you don't need to change anything. You can add things to it, you can delete it, you can only name it this, for example. Server name doesn't really matter. What matters is pasting the right address. And once you do this, you can do done, and your server will show up once the actual server startup has started and finished. So now we need to wait for the server to turn on, and for the first time it can take quite a while. So yeah, I'll just fast forward until we are done with the startup. So once the server is on, we can do refresh and our server will show up here. Here we're gonna have the player count and the MOTD that we added. And if we go on play, we can start playing on our Minecraft server. Here it says that we joined here, and it says that we're not whitelisted. Why? Well, it is quite simple. Once you actually say that your server is public, it will be public, but on paper. So what you have to do here is actually whitelist yourself, which is really weird, honestly. It just resets it. It's some weird things, and we're gonna have some more weird things when we actually continue the review here in the tutorial. So basically all we want to do here is do whitelist off. This is the thing, so here it is. And now if we go on a server, it will start going ahead and let the thing play the server. So there, so now we are on a server and we did turn off the whitelist. But basically, yeah, so that's a server, and the other weird thing we have here is the server performance, and that's why I said I'm going to be playing on vanilla here, because with plugins, you're going to have quite a lot of, not lag, but a lot of chunk rendering time, and it kind of goes faster after a while, but like when you begin, it is kind of really like complicated to load up chunks, as you can see. So yeah, so that is some of the issues with the server, and as you can see, we went back again, so I guess there is lag. So yeah, so that is some of the issues with the server, but it does kind of fix itself more you play, so it's a bit of a weird one. But yeah, it is still possible to play on the server, but you will have some weird chunk loading here. So yeah, please be aware of that. You will have to be online for quite a while. As well, if you do /game mode something, if you notice, we are not opt. Why? Well, that is because we changed version, and that deletes everything. So, so we just do opt at A, and now we are back to the original thing. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing, but overall, there you go. Now we are operator, and the server is public, quote unquote. So yeah. So that's that, and yeah, it is a bit of a weird performance, I have to admit, but here we're gonna lag back. There you go. I can see that because of this going down, so yeah. It is very odd, you don't want to be loading chunks quickly. This is great if you have like a specific map you want to play, and you have like a specific area gonna be like doing for something, but if you're gonna be moving around very well, yeah, expect some lag. So yeah, that is this server's hosting, and there's a bit more to it. If you do get used to that, what you can do here is simply go to files, and here we have more things. First of all, I would like to go through the server.property, because here we have more options. Before we only had like a couple options, now we have way more because the server has started up. And if we go to files again, we have our world here, and people will ask how to download the world, and that is how we download the world. If you go here, you're going to notice that here we can't download the world directly. Why? Well, we need to compress it, and the answer for that is I don't know why, but oh well. You have to click compress, and this will give this archive version here of the world, where you can go ahead and just do download, and now we download the world like so. So yeah. It is a bit weird again, but there you go. We download the world, so if you want to back up your world, it is an option. So yeah, and here we have our server, and yeah, it kind of stabilizes. I think, as you can see, it was only like always 200. Now it was like around 20, 40, 198, 150. It's a bit lower. It's a bit more up down instead of only 200, so it does stabilize if you stay in a specific area. If you move, you want to do this thing again. So yeah, it does have a use, but that use have to be investigated. So yeah, but overall, yes, this is a free server hosting software. It's for free. We have a server here, and we are playing for free. on the server, so it is a free server hosting software, but website, but at least you will have to deal with like extra stuff. You can download your world, that's pretty useful, but outside of that, yeah. We have Aternos, which people will be probably calling this the Aternos alternative or anything. I still want to say that Aternos is slightly better, but this does have its use in some cases as well. So yeah, that is Play hosting for you. So if you like today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you for the next one. Bye!